This post today, guys, is one that is do as I say, not as I do. And now I'm going to pass my experience of what you shouldn't do. You've probably all done this before, especially if you exercise regularly, okay? But it can also be applied to pushing yourself in general in any situation, whether it be work or juggling too many things or just cutting it too fine, sleeping, or for the schoolies in Australia at the moment, they're out partying, and other people as well, actually, making up for lost time. Now, what I want to transfer to you guys today, I came down this morning, felt pretty good. Just halfway through the training session, felt that, hey, hang on, I'm just a little more tighter than usual, yeah? There's a decision to be made there. You can stick to your usual time and churn it out, or you can listen to your body, which is what I should have done, and stopped. Now, remember, we've got to stop and think, what is the purpose? Why are we doing this? Now, this is something that we can apply to anything in life: work, relationships, partying, maybe drinking alcohol, eating certain foods, and especially exercise. Stop to ask yourself what the purpose is. Now, I see exercise as something that makes me happy, gives me energy. It increases growth hormone and testosterone when I'm doing it properly. Helps my aerobic fitness, helps my circulatory fitness, cardiac, all the rest. So there's multiple benefits. However, just like anything else we're talking about, if I exceed that, if I push myself too much, guess what? Bad news. You lose it all, okay? You will not gain. You'll actually stay neutral more than likely, okay? Obviously you're going to gain in some aspects, but more importantly, you risk losing. You risk heading into the negatives there and compromising your immune system, increasing your stress levels, your cortisol levels, increasing your glucose and your insulin levels, okay? Not burning fat if that's your aim, not giving your brain a boost and making you more clear and focused, actually making you tighter. So once again, just as there's many benefits, there's also many negative side effects to pushing yourself too much when you exercise or do anything else. And just quickly to help you understand this concept, it's like what we're doing here, what we're talking about in any situation is if we increase our stress response, okay? So if we take our body into a response where it innately thinks it's 10,000 years ago, running away from a dinosaur, a saber-toothed tiger, what happens? Okay, it upregulates cortisol, which increases heart rate, blood pressure. It increases lipid and sugar or glucose metabolism. That means that you'll have the energy to get away from what's trying to kill you, or you'll be able to defend yourself. Now, what don't you need at that time? You don't need your immune system, so it will downregulate your immune system. White blood cell numbers will drop. You don't need to sleep, okay? So you will find it with stress harder to sleep. Typically, those people who wake at 2 or 3 a.m. in the morning, eyes open, look at your cortisol levels, look at your adrenals, okay? You will also not need to reproduce while you're defending your life or fleeing from it, okay? Fleeing from prey. So that makes sense, okay? So in accordance with that, testosterone, progesterone, all of your healthy gonadotrophin hormones directed towards reproduction will be down regulated. You don't need your memory. You don't you don't need to remember anything important those times. You will notice when you're stressed out that you'll find it hard to remember things. There's just a few things, but I'll put on the top of the list one that I've suffered with heaps, and that is the downregulation of my immune system. Guys, I don't know whether you can relate to this, but there's been so many times that I've exercised, I've pushed myself too much. It might be on a day that I've got lots of physical activity or some other stress, or maybe waking up after a bad sleep. Guess what? Runny nose, sore throat, lower immunity by the end of the day. So listen to your body, listen to your sleep, look at it. Don't push yourself too hard if you wake up tired. Okay, there's heaps of info there today. As usual, it's inspired by exercise. I push myself, but obviously not too much, so I can still get that across to you guys. And hope you're all well in the lead up to Christmas. Take it easy.